EVs seem to be the future of transportation, but what happens when the resources are exhausted even before we can get to this future? Musk and Tesla put on their thinking caps and try to navigate this problem to arrive at a solution. Let's see what they arrive at. In a world where we are trying to promote energy sustainability, electric vehicles are a major contributor to the advancement of this cause. But there is a major limitation to the longevity of EVs. This is the batteries. The raw materials needed to manufacture the batteries of EVs are becoming increasingly scarce and expensive. This scarcity has therefore made electric vehicles very expensive, and despite this, the demands are still not being met. This issue, therefore, limits the fast adaptation of EVs by society. But trust the Tesla CEO Elon Musk to put on his thinking hat and cook up a solution. In this video, we are going to be discussing the issues confronting the production of EV batteries and Musk's solution for his EV manufacturing company Tesla. So without further ado, let's dive into the article. EV batteries, the issue at hand. Since time immemorial, EV batteries have hindered the speedy adoption of EV cars. They're too pricey to produce an affordable electric car that doesn't suck for starters. However, even though lithium-ion battery prices have recently decreased significantly, the sector is still experiencing supply constraints. The batteries are simply not enough to go around. Soon, consumers who desire an electric car and can afford one will be unable to obtain one because no one, including Tesla, can produce them quickly enough to meet the demand for new automobiles. We've all heard that nickel, in particular, is currently a major stumbling block in the battery supply chain. It's tough to find and mine, and Russian nickel supplies have a big influence on the global market. RJ Scaringe, the CEO of Rivian Motors, has stated that the battery scarcity would be worse than the chip crisis, and it may last a decade or more. It would seem like a pessimistic postulation, but if the industry continues on its current course, without becoming inventive with battery materials and manufacturing, RJ may be correct. And as the innovative leader Musk is, you guessed right, this is a topic that Tesla is already thinking about. If Elon Musk's promise of extremely fast and powerful cars is to be fulfilled, Tesla will also require an excessive quantity of batteries to go along with it. They can't put all their eggs in one basket to achieve this. With nickel in a major decline, it is time for Tesla to diversify its battery portfolio so that the decline does not halt the manufacturing process. And as you know, they have started already. They are looking into different options, and we will be looking at all these options. These battery innovations could save the electric vehicle revolution. Tesla's diversification of battery chemistry. According to Tesla's SVP of Engineering, Drew Baglino, on Tesla's decision to diversify its battery portfolio, he said, "It just seemed right at the time. We could adjust the chemistry of our cathodes, and there's still work to be done on the cathode side. We're still working on a way to give us replacement flexibility in response to market situations among the alternative cathodes that could be used in our vehicle. There are numerous possibilities." He claims that the corporation was able to switch battery chemistry rapidly, not because they were forced to, but because it was the appropriate decision at the moment. This change occurred several months after the current nickel crisis, and Tesla implied that if a better option became available, they would change their cathode chemistry again, and that they are proactively researching these options to ensure that they are using the best chemistry available for their product at any given time. This is a brilliant idea. Most Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers are following a similar route and have already switched to LFP batteries. Top Chinese firms such as BYD and NIO are even developing their versions of classic LFP battery packs. Meanwhile, the majority of the car industry, except Tesla and the Chinese, is still venturing into nickel chemistry at a time when it is at an all-time high price that shows no signs of going down. Well, that is their problem. Let us look at the many other choices that Drew mentioned are battery chemistry alternatives. Have you ever heard of manganese battery cells? Well, this is a possibility that Elon Musk has mentioned a few times recently, so we know it's on his mind. Elon emphasized at the Giga Berlin opening event that Tesla, like the rest of the industry, will focus on nickel-based chemistry for longer-range vehicles and iron phosphate for shorter-range vehicles for the foreseeable future. But he made an exciting comment about a manganese-based battery, saying, "I think manganese has an interesting potential." He said that it doesn't matter what a battery is constructed of, as long as it is a sustainable material. This reminds us of something he said in September 2020 at the Battery Day event, when he was riffing on some of Tesla's battery chemistry experiments in the 4680 South. Elon said at the time that he was working on a test that would eliminate cobalt from the equation, and if possible, reduce the amount of nickel used by substituting manganese. It's pretty simple to build a cathode that's 2/3 nickel and 1/3 manganese, which will allow us to make 50% greater cell volume with the same quantity of nickel, Elon explained. Well, a manganese-based cell isn't a pipe dream. They do exist, but they're not common. Tesla had previously employed manganese-rich cathode cells in its Powerwall home battery. Nissan also used a high manganese cathode in the original battery for the Leaf, which was the best-selling electric car in the world for many years before the Model 3. Volkswagen has also included a high manganese cell in their battery roadmap, which was announced last year. This is an exciting concept that might serve as a bridge between regular lithium-ion and LFP cells. Several research groups have published papers with encouraging results on manganese-rich cathode batteries, which have higher energy density than iron phosphate batteries and a potentially lower price than nickel-rich batteries. There is also talk about using graphene as a battery material in the future. Graphene is one of those futuristic wonder materials created by humans. It has better electrical conductivity than copper. It is 200 times stronger than steel, while simultaneously being 6 times lighter and nearly translucent. This is one of those things that is a great idea in theory to make batteries out of, and a lot of people appear to be working very hard on it, but not something we should expect to see for at least a decade, if not 2, down the road. What do you think about these battery chemistry alternatives? Do you think the manganese battery is the best option for Tesla, or should they continue looking into other options? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up so that we know you loved it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. Thanks for watching.